Good afternoon, welcome to Vanik-Ias. Let's discuss current affairs of October 16th. So first is regarding the adoption process, right? Adoption is when especially a person, a family or parents or a family do not have children, right? So in such cases, people adopt especially from orphanages. But the fact is that the number of the number of orphans in India is around 3.2 crore. So now, sorry, we have 3.2 crore couples who are infertile, but only 4,000 adoptions has taken place. Right. So we have to increase this for the betterment of orphans. So government has Supreme Court has issued a notice to the center on a petition seeking simplify the legal process for child adoption in India. So it need to simplify. Right, Supreme Court has issued notice to central government to simplify the adoption process. Why? Because it is very few adoption took place, although the infertility level is very high, that is in around 3.2 crores of couples. 3 crore orphan children in the country. There are 3 crore orphan children in the country. Right? 3 crore orphan children in the country, only 4,000 adoption takes place annually. That's why you have to increase it. 10 to 14% of Indian population suffer from fertility, which is nearly 3.2 crore couples. They suffer from infertility, right? Who want to adopt orphan? But center had never had this data as this is a state subject. Remember, this data regarding orphan is a state subject. The state government didn't have this data in the name of administrative convenience. The official figures put in the orphans is indexed at 31 million. Official figure is 31 million, that is 3.1 crore. Right? 3.1 crore. Right? What is the procedure for determining the status of a child? The district CWC first makes efforts to find members of the birth family and then makes an assessment. Members of the birth family then makes an assessment. The district CWC includes psychologists, sociologists, medical doctors, and lawyers. Right? They all are participated in district CWC. Local unit of Child Rights Protection Committee, right, can also help. Moreover, every police station in the country has designated child welfare officer who helps in making social investigation. So the most important thing here is that uh, there are 3.2 crore couples who are infertile and they want to adopt an orphan, but the legal procedure is not so simplified, so that it will only because of it only 4,000 adoptions takes place annually. Right? Then there is CWC, there is the designated welfare officer in every police station to look into this matter. Okay, next. If no one comes to forward to claim as such a child, CWC refers to a child to special adoption agency for interim care. Right? If anything happens, suppose a parents of a particular child dies, then what happens? Uh, CWC wait for response. If no one comes forward to claim such a child, then it refers to special adoption agency. The District Protection Unit (DCPU) undertakes special social investigation, which includes efforts to find members from the extended family who can give in the custody of the child. Right? Members from the extended family, if any of the family members they want to take responsibility of the child, then that is also welcome. Failing which, the child may be declared as orphan. Right? If nobody comes to the rescue of that particular children, it will declare as orphan, surrendered or abandoned before being declared legally free for adoption. At first he get declared as orphan, then he get declared as legally free for adoption. What is the adoption process? First and foremost, under Juvenile Justice Act, child should be declared legally free for adoption. Juvenile Justice Act, right? JJ Act, a child should be declared first legally free for adoption. Then The child should be produced before the district CWC, right? Duly constituted under the law of the every district. The Section 31 of Juvenile Justice Act mandates entire process to be followed in the consent of district CWC. Okay. The social investigation report and home study report of the child are also done for the committee's assessment before the child is given for the adoption. Social investigation report and home study report of the child. So detailed report of the child is given to the assessment to the CWC before the child is given for adoption. What is the best interest of the child is decided only after this matchmaking and prospective parents can begin. Right? Based on the interest, what is the best interest of the child? What can be best thing that can be done for the child? And matchmaking with prospective parents can begin. That means what type of children they want, right? So if somebody wants a girl, somebody wants a boy, somebody wants particular age. So in those cases, matchmaking with prospective parents can start. The CARA provides extensive details in the process. CARA is an organization which facilitates the child adoption in India. CARA, right? So any person who wants to adopt a children, they must go to CARA first to ask for the extensive details regarding the adoption process. So CARA is the organization. CARA, right? Okay. And laws related to child adoption. Laws related to child adoption. To follow the legal route getting child adopted from family, any concerned citizen can call Childline at 1098 to report a child who has been abandoned or orphaned. If anybody see that any child is abandoned or orphaned, they can call to Childline, that is 1098, to report that if anybody is orphaned or abandoned. Citizen could follow Hindu Adoption Maintenance Act 1956, Juvenile Justice Act 2015 to adopt or seek legal custody under the guardianship of Wars Act 1890. To adopt or seek legal custody, right? Any citizens they can report under 1098 and under Hindu Adoption Maintenance Act 1956 and Juvenile Justice Act 2015 they can seek the adoption. Section 45 of the Juvenile Justice Act provides sponsorship and to send children for institutional care. Send children for institutional care. In 2018, the Act was amended to enable speedier adoption of children. Right? To enable speedier adoption of children, Juvenile Justice Act was amended. Prospective parents who wish to adopt will not be required to make several rounds to the courts to seek an adoption order from a district magistrate or district collectors will be authorized to do so. So, district magistrate or district collector, they can authorize a parents for adoption after the amendment of Juvenile Justice Act. All childcare institutions (CCIs) have to get registered and linked to the Central Adoption Resource Authority, that is CARA. Central Adoption Resource Authority, CARA. All childcare institutions (CCIs) they have to get registered with CARA. Right? What are the laws? Law is that if you are finding any children, you can report 1098 and under Hindu Adoption Act, Hindu Maintenance Act, Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, Juvenile Justice Act, legal custody for even child can be get adopted, and the district collector or the magistrate is the authorized person to provide adoption to a particular family. And another thing is that um, Juvenile Justice Act is amended in 2018 to speed up the process, right? So what are the challenges? Conflict. There is anomaly of legislature front. As adoption is being governed by Hindu Adoption Maintenance Act 1956, which is not a Ministry of Law and Justice, which aspects of orphans are dealt by Ministry of Women and Child Development. So there is a conflict of interest or conflict of responsibilities between the two ministries because the Hindu Adoption Act, Maintenance Act 1956, it is coming under Ministry of Law and Justice, and this child adoption that is coming under Ministry of Women and Child Development. Ministry of Women and Child Development, it works for that manages the CARA, CARA agency, but Ministry of Law and Justice that works rotated as the nodal ministry for Maintenance Act of 1956. So there is conflict between the responsibilities of the two ministries that need to be synchronized. Next. Then inter-country adoption of the child. There are instances where none of the parents apply for citizenship. As a result, he contributed to an Indian citizen. None of the parents are apply for citizenship and as a result contribute to Indian citizen. For example, if a child is adopted by foreign couples, then that is the issue. It is a stigma that hovers over adoption in India because it indicates infertility among the adopting couple. If a okay, if you are adopting a children, that means that yes indicates infertility. Indian culture places high value on ideas of fertility and family disregarding scientific evidence. Right. High value on ideas of fertility and family. If a person is infertile, then there is some social stigma with respect to that. That is also an issue. And caste system only holds 2,000 children at a one time. This also means that crores of children cannot become legally adoptable because government has not applied adequate resources towards getting children registered. So at one time only holds 2,000 children. So government has to resource increase the resources of Kara for adoption. Emotional trauma. Children who have faced crisis of loss of family members separation from their parents due to their death and dissolution have an emotional trauma. This is a common thing because a particular children is losing his parents, both parents, and nobody is coming to rescue him or her. Obviously, he is going for him very severe emotional trauma. Then adoption process. There is an inherent disadvantage in the adoption process. As children are not made out of the situation and are kept in the dark. Right? Who is going to adopt them? Why they don't know, right? Who is going to adopt them? They have no idea. Okay, cutting them off from their roots and setting them, put them in a child welfare institution under the care of NGO is not ideal, right? This is not thing under NGO is not ideal thing. It is a common misperception that child shelters are a better option to care for an orphan child. Many child shelters do a good job of taking care of kids in need. Most of them will never accept the children under their care for adoption, right? So what happens? Most of the NGOs they will never accept the children under their care for adoption. They are not facilitating the adoption process. Neither they are taking they are taking the responsibility, but that can never be satisfied. That is the issue regarding NGOs. Trafficking of such children is a challenge, especially in the eastern part of the country like Bihar, Jharkhand, and West Bengal. There is an issue of trafficking. Right? They are illegal traffic because they can be indulged in various illegal activities in urban areas like drug trafficking and many criminal activities. However, there is a need to introduce a scheme for orphan adoption document preparers to reduce the number of pages in the home study report of Schedule 6, Schedule 7 to reduce the paperwork to do adoption process simple and corruption. This needs to be made simple. Psychologists in the child right activities region for adoption is neither first nor best option for such children and recommended kinship care, non-institutional care with the family as the most suitable alternative. Right? Non-institutional care with a family. That means if their relatives can take care of them, that is the best thing that can happen rather than a particular NGO. Non-institutional care with a family is far better than child's evolution for normal growth. Right? In their relatives' home, non-institutional care is best rather than another NGO. Additional measures should be taken by assigning these secure tasks of surveillance as well as follow-up children directly affected due to the loss of one parent or both parents or those one parents in hospital with nobody to look after them. Right? State governments must make care part of the child protection team. That's there should be part this kinship care. That is when one person is in the hospital or one parent died. That is a part of child protection team that need to be taken care by the state government. For example, Maharashtra Bal Sangopani Yojana, where state grants educational support of 1,000 per month to families look after the orphan children. Education support for 1,000 per month to look after the orphan children. Right. NGOs can help during the home study and social investigation report to enable district services. Yes, what can NGO can help during the home study and social investigation report enable district CWC in its task and also help in sponsorship and play the role of facilitator. That means NGOs what the district CWCs were doing in the adoption process and NGO can help. Also, they can help home study of a particular children. For example, a particular children is taken care of by the relatives. Then, but they are not interested to spend money on that on that particular children, or they are not available and able to do that. Able to do that. So NGOs can help in their education in such children, but they must try to facilitate a person to stay within their relatives, not in the NGOs. Central Bureau of Investigation is an anti-trafficking unit permitted by the states to access the record and take the cases, protect these vulnerable children from trafficking. The trafficking issue must be dealt with CBI and other law enforcement agencies so that that can be reduced, right? Because they are used in various criminal activities, right? Trafficking losses the life. I mean, it is one type of the childhood of a particular children of a particular child, and also they create further problems because they are indulged in every criminal activities. The legal adoption pool should be enlarged. Central Adoption Issues Authority, right? CARA. What is Central Adoption? It has been set up a statutory body of Ministry of Women and Child Development. It is statutory body. Remember that is statutory body means it is formulated by law of a that is by law of parliament. It functions as a nodal body for the adoption of Indian children and is mandated to monitor and regulate in the country and inter-country adoption. It deals with the adoption of orphan, abandoned and surrendered children through it is associated with Hague Convention on the civil aspects of international child adoption. It is a multilateral treaty came out in existence in December 1983. It is an international treaty to ensure the prompt return of the child who has been abducted from the countries their habitual residence. It applies to children under 16 years, right? They can adopt. It ensure prompt return of the child who has been abducted from the country other than the habitual residence, right? So if anybody person is abducted, then they must be returned to their habitual residence. That is according to Hague Convention, and the states must facilitate such type of activities or actions as they have ratified it. The National Monetization Pipeline. It has been used. It's a very good scheme which is brought by central government, especially to rejuvenate Indian economy after the pandemic. Recently, government has completed a transaction of 96,000 crore under National Monetization Pipeline 2020-22, surpassing the ambitious program's faster target that is 88 crore. So it has monetized. So 96,000 crore target has been achieved and it has surpassed the target, right, of 88,000 crore. What are the major highlights of the achievement? Ministry of Coal. Ministry of Coal was budget contributor to asset monetization pipeline, generating monetization value of 40,000 crore through auctioning 22 crore coal blocks, awarding MDO contracts and mineral. Another thing is that the estimated monetization value of 18,000 crore financial 2022 after completion 31 mineral block auctions. So auctions by auctions of Ministry of Coal, it is around 22 coal blocks and 31 mineral blocks. It has generated 40,000 crore and 18,700 crore respectively in 2022. Right. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, it has achieved overall monetization value of around 20,000 crore. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, monetization of 20,000 crore. Financial 2022, closely 390 kilometers of road are monetized. And other infrastructure investment trust. Infrastructure investment trust, more and 3 toll operate. So around 20,000 crore has been, this has been monetized under Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, and 40 crore plus 18,000. So in total 58,700 crore by Ministry of Coal. These are the achievement of National Monetization Pipeline, which is a flagship program to monetize various infrastructure resources, and the target was 88,000, and Indian government has achieved 96,000, that is surpassing the target. Then what is the Ministry of Power? Ministry of Power, it has monetized 9,500 crore after state-owned transmission major power corporation undertook the monetization of its first batch of transmission assets using INVAT model. Apart from that, National Hydroelectric Power Corporation (NHPC), it has also completed securitization of one of the operational hydro assets, raising about 1,000 crore. So total 9,000 crore, 9,500 crore of state-owned transmission that was monetized. The target of 2022 to 23 fiscal was around 1.6 lakh crore in the other meeting, 1.67 lakh crore meeting. This is the target, fiscal target of monetization, national monetization pipeline. The new models such as infrastructure investment trust, and rates, that is real estate investment trust, and public-private partnership models such as toll operate transfer (TOT) in the road sector, mines and developer and operator (MDO) contracts in the coal sector were instrumental in the targets to be being met. So especially the toll operator, the infrastructure investment trust, INPITs, real estate investment trust, and PPP models. This help to achieve the target of 88,000 crore. Then unachieved targets. Some of the ministries lack the technical expertise to put their monetization plan in action. The underperformance of railways assets was also discussed at the review meetings, as it could have achieved monetization value of only 800 to 900 crore against the target of 17,000 crore. It has only achieved 800 to 900 crore, but it has a target of 17,000 crore railway assets. Right? These are unachieved. About national monetization pipeline. The pipeline was developed by Niti Aayog in consultation with infrastructure and ministries based on mandate for asset monetization under Union Budget 2022 asset monetization scheme. It was developed by Niti Aayog. The NMP National Monetization Pipeline estimates aggregate monetization potential of 6.6 lakh crores. The core assets of central government over a 4-year period, that is up to 2025. So 6 lakh crore monetization can be done. It aims to unlock the value in brownfield projects by engaging the private sector, transferring the revenue rights and not ownership to in the project, and using the funds generated to the infrastructure creation across the country. That means, for example, if a particular project is unused, for example, government buildings, they are unused, they can be monetized and they can be given rent to public, and government can get the revenues. If this is national monetization pipeline, right? Every property, every government property must be used, right? That must be used by the private players, and government will get the revenue, but they will not own it. Right. Then this is need to ensure that they will not own it, they will get the revenue from it. Framework. The pipeline has been prepared based on inputs and consultation from respective nine ministries, departments, assessments of total asset based therein. Monetization through disinvestment and monetization of non-core assets have been included in the national monetization pipeline. So, in total, government is targeting to monetize around 5 lakh crore, 6 lakh crore of money within 2025. Next, the framework for monetization of core asset monetization has three key imperatives. What are the prominent three key imperatives? One is the top five sectors capture 83% of aggregate pipeline value. Top five sectors means roads, railways, power, gas pipelines, and telecom. These are the sectors which will around 83% of aggregate pipeline value. In terms of annual pricing value, 15% of assets with an indicative value of 0.88 lakh crore are envisaged to be rolled out to the current financial year. Okay, expected benefits of the scheme. Innovative way for private participation. Private sector will be known as for efficiency and technology. NMP will provide a way to exploit the strength of private sector infrastructure creation without transfer of ownership. Remember, there will not be transfer of ownership. That will just the private sector will just manage and it will provide revenue to the government. And ensure further investment in infrastructure building. It will help properly monetize underutilized brownfield projects. Underutilized. Those projects which are underutilized that will be utilized by private sector. Revival of the economy and create sustainable demand. Spillover effects of infrastructure on high on side of demand. Right. When infrastructure that this fund will be invested in infrastructure. Right. And that will ultimately develop the whole economy because that will create demand on every sector because infrastructure makes investment into infrastructure creates employment and that boosts the economy. It will create further value of the infrastructure creation in the country. Further value of the infrastructure creation because 6 lakh crore, if you invest 6 lakh crore in infrastructure, then obviously it is going to be bring a dramatic change. It will enable high economic growth and seamlessly integrating the rural and semi-urban areas over public welfare. Right. If 6 lakh crore will be invested, obviously the infrastructure connectivity among the semi-urban areas and urban areas that will be much better than the present. Key challenges: lack of identifiable revenue streams in various identifiable revenue streams in various assets. Level of capacity utilization in gas and petroleum pipeline networks that can be made better. Dispute resolution mechanism if any dispute arises, then that will be delayed regulated tariff and power sector assets. Regulated tariffs that should not be exploited by private sectors. Low interest among the investors in national highways below 4 lanes, according to national monetization pipeline. Right. Capacities are not fully utilized. And identifying the revenue streams where revenue can be generated that is also a difficult task because various ministries they lack technical expertise. Conclusion: asset monetization needs to be reviewed not just as funding mechanism but also an overall paradigm shift in the infrastructure operations. Augmentation and maintenance, considering the private sector's resource efficiencies and its ability to dynamically adapt the evolving global economic reality. The new models like infrastructure investment trusts, real investment trusts will enable not just financial and strategic investors but also common people to participate in the asset class, thereby opening new avenues for investment. So such type of trust by national monetization pipeline, this will strengthen private sector, this will create employment, the money will be utilized for development of infrastructure. So this will contribute to overall economic growth of the country. Then what is Barbara Forest? It is will be thrown open to public from next tourist season promoting ecotourism. Barbara Forest, this will be from ecotourism will be promoted in Barbara Forest. Now where it is named after British forest officer wife who was killed in tiger attack in the area 100 years ago. That is Barbara. It is situated in Odisha. Situated in Barbara Forest. Remember the location. It is Odisha. Asia's largest teak and sal forest. Asia's largest teak and sal forest, that is Barbara Forest, is located in Odisha. It is named after a British wife, officer's wife, who was killed by tiger. The teak plants are about 80 feet tall and with a girth of uh, 10 feet each, rarely found anywhere else in the country. The teak species are 10 different states are also preserved here. They, right. Spread over 870 square kilometer forest touches the district Khoda, Nayagarh and Ganjam districts of Odisha. Barwa Hills, Khoda, Nayagarh and Ganjam district of Odisha. It is an enriched area that hosts several century-old plants, some of it is back 1910. It is perhaps the only forest in India guided by Jawans. This forest is guided by Jawans of CRPF, Central Reserve Police Force, for protecting forest resources. Only forest in India guided by CRPFs. Right? Remember, it is belongs to Odisha. It's the largest salentic forest. It is guided by CRPF, located in Khorda, Nayagarh, and Ganjam districts of Odisha. That is Barbara Forest. Next, El Nino and Indian Ocean Dipole. Southwest monsoon 2020 will be normal predicted by private weather forecasters climate. It has said that the southwest monsoon 2022 will be normal. El Nino and Indian Ocean Dipole are not going to affect it. That is the best news because El Nino, when El Nino affects, that reduces the rainfall. So according to private forecasters climate, that will be normal this year. Okay. India is a rainfed country. Most of the 55% of its agricultural land are dependent on monsoonal rain. Right. So if monsoon changes and affects the overall productivity, and also it affects the purchasing power of 70% of its population, as 70% populations are dependent on agriculture. So any if agriculture productivity reduces, that affects the purchasing power parity of 70% of its population. Right. Then what is El Nino? This is a name given to the periodic development of warm ocean current along with Peru coast as a temporary replacement of cold Peruvian current. El Nino, what happens? Periodic development of warm ocean current develops near Peru coast. So if temperature of that area increases, what will happen? There will be low pressure. When temperature increases, low pressure, right? Pressure decreases. When pressure decreases, what will happen? Air will flow towards that direction. From Indian Ocean, air will flow towards the Peru coast. What will happen? That will not go towards the subcontinent. That's why when moisture goes to in this direction, monsoon becomes weak. That is El Nino. El Nino is a Spanish word meaning the child refers to baby Christ. Current starts flowing towards the Christmas. During the Christmas, the presence of El Nino leads to increase in the sea surface temperature, weakening the trade winds in the region. Sea surface temperature increases, so pressure decreases. That's why air flows from Indian subcontinent towards El Nino. In normal monsoon year, without El Nino, the pressure distribution along the Gulf Coast, South America, has a higher pressure than the region near the northern Australia and Southeast Asia. Normally, in generally, the pressure in South America is higher. That's why the air flows from Peru coast towards South America towards India, and that ultimately goes to the subcontinent and it creates rainfall. But when the railroad develops, that air goes from Indian subcontinent to South America, and that creates the problem of low rainfall in India. And Indian Ocean Dipole (IOD) it is defined as the difference in sea surface temperature between two areas, poles, a western pole on the Arabian Sea and an eastern pole in the eastern Indian Ocean, in the south of Indonesia. Right? The temperature difference, right? Sea surface temperature difference between the western pole of Arabian Sea and eastern pole of eastern Indian Ocean, that is south of the Indonesia. That is called as Indian Ocean Dipole. In scientific terms, IOD coupled ocean atmosphere phenomenon similar to ENSO, but in the equatorial Indian Ocean region, it is thought that IOD has a link with ENSO events through an extension of water circulation in the west and associated Indonesia through flow, that is flow of warm tropical ocean current from the Pacific to the Indian Ocean. The IOD affects the climate of Australia and other countries around the Indian Ocean basin. It is significant contributor to rainfall variability in the region. So this IOD, that is balance, that is the pressure difference between both sides of Indian Ocean, that creates that creates the issue of for example the issue of changes in the rainfall pattern. So as according to those SkyMet, this will be normal condition. What happens if suppose temperature develops here, here becomes high, then pressure becomes low. So what? Low moisture will go towards continent. That is the issue with Indian Ocean dipole, and this year this is not going to happen. Redesigning the PDS supply chain is essential for successful and seamless delivery of food. In order to overcome the hunger and malnutrition, right? Redesign the PDS supply, public distribution supply. It need to redesign. Why it need to redesign? Because even today there is also huge amount of corruption, right? So far as PDS system is concerned, the direct benefit transfer has brought a revolution, but still PDS system is ongoing in many states, and that is not shifted to direct benefit transfer, right? And there is a problem of hunger and malnutrition that still persists in India. More than 60% of women are suffering from anemia. More than 35% of children are suffering from malnutrition. They are stunted and wasted. So we have to redesign our PDS system so that such type of malnutrition that can be reduced, and we have to achieve the sustainable development goal. The public distribution system is an Indian food security system that evolved as a system of distribution of food grains at an affordable price and management in emergency situation. Affordable price, right? PDS system, it provides food at affordable price, basically rice, wheat, and other things at affordable price. They are provided to poor families for emergency situations. It distributes subsidized food and non-food items to Indian poor, like kerosene, right? Non-food items. This scheme was launched in June 1947. It functions through a network of fair price shops and under subsidized price on a recurring basis. Fair price shops. Importance of PDS. The food grains to the poor at price lower than the price of food grains and private shops. What is it food grain? It provides food grains to the poor at a price lower than the price of at fair prices. They are available to citizens. Makes goods available to consumers. Rectify existing imbalances between the supply and demand of the consumer goods. Check the prevent hoarding and black marketing of essential commodities. Essential commodities like rice, they should not be black marketed. Otherwise, some people will get benefit. For the lower section of society, they will suffer from malnutrition and other diseases, other deficiencies like vitamin deficiencies or getting stunted, getting wasted, or suffering from anemia. It's a social justice distribution of basic needs necessity of life. Food is a basic right of every human being, and this food system ensures social justice by providing food, because even today many people are suffering from malnutrition, and that is the reason of various diseases as well. Right? Various diseases are also there because of malnutrition. Even our fluctuation in prices and availability of mass consumption of goods. Fluctuation of prices, many times there is fluctuation of prices based on demand and supply, right? So that is why this food system exists. Another thing is that availability of mass production of consumption of goods, mass consumption of goods, and if government will not purchase those, I mean those by MSP, if government will not purchase the agriculture products by MSP, then farmers will also lose. And as government have to purchase them, and government must also distribute them at low price. The support poverty alleviation programs, particularly rural employment programs, right? That is SGRY, SGSY, IRTP maintenance schemes, HDS, right? Uh, DWCRAS, self-help groups, food for work, education feeding programs. So this purchase from farmers with MSP, this supports by the government to provide rice and other foods to all these programs. That is benefit the ICDS and the Angawadis in the poor families in various schemes. Challenges faced by PDS: procurement, open-ended procurement. All incoming grants are accepted even if overstock is filled, and creating a shortage in the open market. creating a shortage in the open market. Open market, there is shortage in the market, but here in buffer stock is filled because all incoming grains are accepted. Government will purchase all the grains with MSP. The recent implementation of National Food Security Act and NFSA, it will increase the quantum of procurement resulting in high prices of grains. It will increase the quantum of procurement, right? Government is procuring high amount of agricultural produces. So that increases the price, that lead to shortage in the open market and that lead to price rise. The gap between required and existing storage facility. Do not have storage facility, right? And many times we have witnessed that there is wastage of this crop which are procured. The provision of minimum support price has encouraged farmers to divert the land from production of coarse grains and consume like poor to rice and to wheat. And there is also this I mean focusing on one crop where MSP is given, right? Divert from private land from production of coarse grains that consumed by poor to rice and wheat. So most people are now focusing on cultivation of rice and wheat because they will get higher return on the there will be get MSPs. Then inadequate storage capacity with the FCI. That is the issue. FCI don't have that much of storage capacity. Many of the foods are getting wasted. Food grains rotting, damaging are the CAP cover and plain storage rate. Maintenance food grains also get damaged. That is a loss. The storage of food grains incorporates high carrying cost for the government. High carrying cost from the government because just by storing a huge amount of rice or grains that lead to wastage because they do not have infrastructure. Then what are the reforms are undertaken by the government? Aadhaar link digital ration cards, Aadhaar link, so that will address the leakage. Computerized fair price shops, right? Point of sale devices, right? Five ration card, all these things that will reduce the leakage. Direct benefit transfer, use of GPS technology, positional technology for movement of trucks, so that the leakage will be reduced. It will exactly reach where it should reach. SMS based monitoring, allow monitoring by citizens, right? Whether they are getting the perfectly they are getting the crops or not. Use of web-based citizens portal, public demand centers, if anybody is not getting the PDS system, the PDS facilities, they must complain. So strengthening the demand regulation mechanisms. So these are the things now. So what need to be done? Primary should be going to ensuring the functioning of FCI. So and there should be reforms in the functioning of FCI. There should be storage capacity must be increased, and there should proper monitoring should be done by utilization of information and technology, right? That will socio-economic justice will be ensured, right? There will be the poor section of society they will be provided with food. Okay, let's discuss the objective questions. Which of the following are covered under national monetization pipeline? Roads, railways, power, oil and gas pipelines, telecom. All the sectors are covered under national monetization pipeline. Right? That is the utilization of the existing government resources. Which of the following are eligible to vote for election of President of India? Only the elected members, not the nominated members. Elected members of both House of Parliament, yes. Nominated members of either House of Parliament, no. No nominated members are included in the election of the President. Elected members of Legislative Assembly of the state, of all the states, yes. Elected members of Legislative Assembly of all the states. So are and three options are right. Next. Nominated members are not participated in the election of president. Now, with reference to General Council, the idea of General Council is implemented by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. No, it was found under State Reorganization Act 1956. State Reorganization Act 1956, General Councils are formed to integrate the various states. Prime Minister is the chairman, no, it's generally the Home Minister. Home Minister is the chairman of such councils. So this option is always it also it looks after the matter concerning Border disputes also. Interstate border disputes that are also solved by general council. So three option is the right answer. The next question. With reference to Jallianwala massacre, consider the following: General Dyer, right? General Dyer has ordered the massacre. Yes, General Dyer has ordered the massacre. Massacre. Passing the Rowlatt Act was an important event immediately preceding the massacre. Yes, Rowlatt Act passed up just after Jallianwala massacre. These two events led to the non-cooperation movement, Rowlatt Act and Jallianwala massacre. People are protesting at Jallianwala massacre because of the arrest of Saiful Kishlu and Satyapal because of Rowlatt Act. So, right, Rowlatt Acts that what is Rowlatt Act that mandates that Indian people can be jailed without trial. So they are protesting. Arrest of Saiful Kishlu and Dr. Satyapal and they are massacred in Jallianwala. So, mm, all the three options are right options. 1, 2, 3, all are the right options. Then next question. Which of the organization is Global Wind Report? That is Wind Energy Council. Global Wind Energy Council. This is Global Wind Report. Right answer is A. So for today, the discussion ends here. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my Academy. Thank you.